Hi folks, it's just gone, well, just coming to 10 past 12 in the morning now. I didn't think I'd do another video. I've just done the one about our standards and not his standards. Anyway, I was thinking about that and I realised that actually I did a video a few days about my standards going up. I just thought about that and realised that actually the reason is because, well, I was thinking about what I said earlier in the last one about can we be the same as the Lord? You know, no more sins and that sort of thing. And I'm thinking as a father thinks and doing things that he would do rather than the world's way. And I said yes. But the reason is because my understanding and the way I think has changed so much in the last year that I know if that continues, then in 5 years' time, probably, I won't be sinning anymore. Well, at least, well, by that time, it could be 2 years' time. It could be 1 year time that I won't be sinning anymore. At all. That I will have his nature by that time. It's possible. Oh yeah, certainly 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, that is possible that I could have his nature or be of his nature more or less, yeah, sort of 90% sort of thing. By that point in time, yes. Yeah, I have no doubt about that at all. And I think that my standards have risen because basically God was telling me that his standards are so far up than our standards. Well, it makes sense because he's God. Yeah. Well, the person who spoke on Sunday said, yeah, his ways are more, what's it said? Are so different than our ways. And we can't understand his ways because we don't think like him. Yeah. But we should be thinking like him. And our ways should be the same as his ways. Yeah, that's the point, really, I think. And do I think we can do that? Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Not easily, no. Because I think even now, do I have to go through more journeys to get to where I need to be? Yeah. Do I think some of those will be difficult? Yeah. I do think that is the case, yeah. Well, for example, you know, looking at standards, yeah, when I was at Manuel's church, I saw a lot of things that shocked me about how low the standards were. When I went to this other church now, I've seen different things, different, yeah, not the same sort of things, but yeah, about the standards being so low. And basically God says that's why I want you to see that, because now you know the standards are so low and you know the job, basically how big the job is. Yeah, I do I think it can be done? Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, as I said earlier, and actually that's been a blessing, just looking at those scriptures and just having that understanding of you've got to understand before you can do it, and before you can receive results you have to do it. So yeah, the church wants results without understanding and without doing it. They just want results. That won't work. Not at all. It won't work. You have to understand first, then do it, and then get the results. And knowing that is helpful. Yeah, for the first thing you need is to understand. Well, as I said before, yeah, we need to understand where we are. Okay. That's important. So, yeah, the most important thing is understanding. Yeah, and then, after that, it's about walking, doing what we have to do. And a lot of people in church won't do that because they don't want to do anything. They just want the results. And those people can leave the church. That's fine. Bye-bye. If you don't want to do anything, you just want the results, you won't get anything. And you're absolutely useless for God. Completely. Because God won't give you results without you doing it and firstly understand it. Yeah. And there's so much we don't understand right now about the Lord and about His way and even about the Bible and what He was talking about and how to do what He was doing ourselves. We don't understand so much right now, and actually that's beautiful. The understanding of that is beautiful because now I know what we have to do to understand that and ask God to help us to understand it. And then, start walking in it. Yeah. That's the thing. Would it be easy to do? No. No, it won't be easy to do at all. No. Well, judging by the understanding of most people where, as I say, they had a hard life before they come into Christianity, they want an easy life now, are they going to be willing to go through all that work that they need to go through? Well, most of them no, unfortunately. That's the reality. With an awful lot of people in church, they won't be willing to go through the work. They're in church, well, they're in the churches they are in because it's easy for them. And they think they can creep into the heaven that way. The problem is you can't creep into the Lord's kingdom. No. And the problem is, those people need to know it won't work that way. So then they could decide either going to work on it and do the work they need to do, or basically know they're going to go to hell. Yeah, that's up to them. But when they understand that creeping into heaven won't work because you can't do that, because God will judge you. Well, because the thing of it is, as I said before, if you are of the Father, then okay, you've got through the Son. You've gone through the Son to the Father. Cool. That's one issue. If you're not, then you're of the Son completely, and of the Bible. You're a Christian. That's only what you are, a Christian. And you'll be judged by what the Bible says. And if you've got no fruit, you're knackered completely. So, you'll be judged according to the words of the Bible, because that's where you are. If you're staying in the Son is known as the Word, so you are in the Word, and you'll be judged according to the Word. If you've gone through the Son, then you're no longer of that. So you won't be judged according to that. But now you're in a different situation where now Father is going to change your nature to make it of him, because he can only use you if you are a child of the nature of the Father. Because it's his business. So if he wants you to be of his business, you have to be of him completely. Well, not completely at the start, but by the end, yes. Can we do that? Absolutely, yes. Well, because if you've gone through the Son to the Father, then it's really up to the Father to do that, not really up to you, because you can't really do anything. Because he has to basically help you to know his nature and then change your nature to his nature. So you just have to receive. Because you know it's not about you doing anything, it's about him. Because then you point to him. It's all about him. By the time you get to that point, you know it's all about the Father. It's all about pointing to him. Because you give all the glory to him. Everything to him. You give your life completely to him. And everything you've got to him. All the control to him. All the money to him. It's all about him. It's all his. When you understand it's all his, then yeah, it's also his job. And when you understand it's his job, then it's much easier for you to walk, because you understand he's prepared the way completely for you, and you just have to walk in it. And doing that is so easy because he's done everything already for you. Everything is in place for you to just receive. And when you can understand that and walk according to that, well then everything gets better. As I say, your standards raise, your understanding raises, and your ability to understand also raises. But it's completely about him. And yeah, when you understand, he gave you the understanding. But that's about relationship. Yeah, when you trust him and you know him, then he gives you everything. Because he knows your nature. He knows how you're going to use it. Am I completely there? No. But as I said, my nature is changing. And yeah, I do think we can get there. Yep, I have no doubt about that. It's just a case, it's going to take work. We're going to have to put effort in. We're going to have to do what we need to do. And understand first. And understand it's going to take some work, of course. And then to do it, and then to receive the results. Well, there you go. I'll speak to you soon. You take care. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy. Be blessed. Bye bye.